puts the Red Sox up 3-1 in the third inning. Lilly out after 4 innings. Ramiro Mendoza in. Nomar Garciaparra out, as in out of the park. A 2-run homer made it 6-1. They were running away with it. Yankees pitchers gave up 3 home runs today as the Pinstripes lose 7-1. As for the Mets, they're in Florida for a late afternoon start with the Marlins. Highlights, of course, at 10. Now to high school boys lacrosse. We're down to the final 6. The 3 best from Suffolk take on the 3 best from Nassau in the Long Island Championships this Tuesday at Hofstra Stadium. In the Class A game, Suffolk County will be represented by the undefeated Tigers of Northport. Last night, the defending state champs beat West Islip 9-7 in the Suffolk title game. Northport will match up against the Farmingdale Dalers. The Dalers knocked off the 3-time defending Nassau champion Massapequa Chiefs 12-7 on Wednesday night to claim their first Class A title since 1998. The 2 teams met earlier this year. Northport came away 9-8 winners in a close one. The Class B game has the Comstock Warriors and the Lynbrook Owls facing off. The Warriors in white here knocked off Hauppauge on Tuesday to earn a shot at the Long Island title. Coming up this week, Comstock finished the season with a record of 17-3. Lynbrook comes into the game fresh off their upset over top-ranked Garden City in the Nassau title game on Wednesday, winning their first Class B title since 1999. The Owls are 13-5 on the season. And finally, it'll be Shoreham, Wading River, and Cold Spring Harbor battling for the Class C title. Shoreham and Blue beat Harborfields to win the Suffolk title, then added the Suffolk Small Schools Championship to their resume by rolling past Comstock 14-4 yesterday at Hofstra. The Wildcats have only 1 loss on the season. The Seahawks of Cold Spring Harbor easily beat Manhasset 11-5 to win the Nassau title, the first championship for the school since 1979. The Seahawks also have only 1 loss this season to go along with their 18 wins. Long Island Lizards lacrosse make up their postponed season opener.
Championships are all about. Today, 3 games were decided. We begin with the Class G Championship. The Cold Spring Harbor Seahawks taking on the Shoreham Wading River Wildcats. Cats got off to a quick start. Sophomore Lee Shaknowski, nice moves, scores 2-0 Shoreham Wading River. The Wildcats went ahead 6-3, but nice passing by the Seahawks. Joseph Balukas nets his second of the game. Seahawks down 6-4 at the break. But Shakowski was too much. He finishes with 6 goals. Shoreham Wading River wins 12-8, their first ever Long Island championship.
Am I speechless here? This is incredible. This has just been something. You start 8 years ago with 1-15. You score 32 goals. This is all about the kids. This is a very dedicated, great group, and our community youth program, everything. It's taken over our town. This is awesome. Thank you.
It's awesome. Earlier tonight, Class B title up for grabs. The Lynbrook Owls taking on the Comstock Warriors. Second quarter, Comstoc's Mike Gungus wristed in, 4-2 Warriors lead. Then with under 30 seconds left in the half, Comstoc's John Perkovitz scores 4th unanswered goal for the Warriors. They never look back. Mike Gungus had 5 goals on the night. Comstock defeats the Lynbrook Owls 11-4. They win their first Class B title since 1998.
It's the best feeling in the world. I've never had a better experience in my life, never been on a better team in my life. There's not one other set of guys in the world I want to win, except with these guys right here.
Woo! That's it, baby! Hell yeah!
And the primetime matchup, Class A Farmingdale Dealers against defending state champ Northport. 6-4 Tigers in the third, Drew Thompson. 4th of the night, 7-4 Northport. Just over a minute later, Matt Walsh by himself, 8-4 Tigers. Less than 20 seconds later, it's Kyle Dowd. 3rd of the game for him. The Northport Tigers repeat as the champions. 10-5 was the final. And joining us now is News 12's Long Island's Carl Reuter with more on today's games. Carl.
All right, Bob, you know, the game you just spoke about, Northport and Farmingdale, much anticipated matchup between the 2 powers of Class A here on Long Island. Farmingdale was looking to avenge an early defeat, 9-8. Northport had gotten them early in the season, that game in overtime. So today was the rematch, but this time was all Northport. Pretty much manhandled the Dalers. Following the game, I spoke to senior attackman Kyle Dowd.
Real sweet, real sweet. I mean, these guys are a great team. You know, we had a great game in the beginning of the year. I think it's a great game again. And, you know, they're a young team. So, I mean, they got next year, and we realized our seniors had to buckle down. And we said, you know, they get their shot next year. But a lot of us, you know, we're done.
We played very great, excellent defense, and we had excellent goaltending. I thought it was a really solid performance by our team because Farmingdale's a tremendous team, and they're very powerful and very well coached and a great group of kids. And I thought we did a pretty good job.
You know what, Bob? Bob Macaluso's club has done a pretty good job all season long. Now 20-0, the only undefeated team on Long Island. Now, we're not done. On Thursday, we have 3 state semifinal games right here at Hofstra Stadium. Here are your matchups. Class C, it'll be Shoreham Wading River taking on Somers from Westchester. The Class B game is Comstock taking on Yorktown, also out of Westchester. And Yorktown is one powerful program. Comstock will have all it can handle with Yorktown. And in the big game, Northport, who just won the finale here tonight, will also be in the finale of the triple header. They will take on Shenendehowa. Shenendehowa comes out of the Albany area. That triple header gets underway at 3:30 right here at Hofstra Stadium. So, Bob, once again, Long Island lacrosse fans treated to one heck of an evening of triple header lacrosse.
Good job, Carl. Sounds exciting out there. The Bombers continue to flex their muscles.
And needless to say, Long Island family should be pretty happy right about now. It was a rainy night, but there was no rain on Comstock High School's parade. The Warriors put together a solid 4 quarters against Yorktown and had a semifinals to remember. Pick it up in the first quarter. No score till Matt Gross finds John Polkovitz, 1-0 Warriors. Move to the second now, tied at 1. Polkovitz does it himself. 2-1 Comstock. They led 3-1 at the break. The rain then started to pour, but it didn't stop Comstock. Matt Serrano made it 4-1 Warriors. They win the Class B title 5-2. The fans, they did just about anything to stay dry. But congratulations to Comstock. They move on to the state championships on Saturday.
That's been our goal the whole season. I tell you, kids doesn't matter. It's, a 2-goal victory, 3-goal victory, 7-goal victory. We play like a team. Today our defense got it done. They've been getting done for us all year. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready to go on Saturday. Represent Suffolk County and Long Island.
Okay, earlier today, Class C, Shoreham Wading River taking on 22-0 Somers. Late second quarter, Somers' Greg Lewis, 6-3. Somers leads. They led 6-4 at the break, but Shoreham Wading River, they went on the attack and then some. Second half, Lee Shaknowski, the great effort in the goal. We're all tied up at 6. Then, watch the nice ball movement. Tony Ferreira ends up with it. 7-6 Wildcats. They score 7 straight goals in the second half. They hold on for the thrilling 11-10 victory. Shoreham Wading River is moving on to the New York State Championships. But the primetime game tonight was rained out. Class A Northport facing Shenendehowa. The game's rescheduled for tomorrow at noon. The bad weather affecting the local baseball teams as well. The Yanks game against the Orioles has been postponed.
Come here and see him and meet Bradley. He's just an adorable kid.
And while parents got support from the community, Bradley got support from his friends.
Welcome home, Bradley. I love you.
In Plainview, Bill Mooney, News 12, Long Island.
Bradley spent a total of 19 days in the hospital. Now that he's home, he has to go for physical therapy to help him strengthen his muscle tone. Andrew.
Virginia Palestinian Chairman Yasser Arafat's planned overhaul of his cabinet is causing some controversy in the Middle East.
Arafat state finals here at Hofstra University. Long Island with 3 boys teams vying for state titles. Class B first, Comstock and Carthage from the Syracuse area. Great game. Carthage last in the state finals 2 years ago. Opened up a 3-zip lead in the first quarter. Tony Ventaquattro puts the Comets up. He had a goal and 3 assists. Carthage led 5-3 at the half, but Comstock came up storming in the third, scoring 3 goals in a minute 7. Matt Gross with the last 2 to tie it at 6 goals apiece. It was 7-7 in the fourth, inside a minute to go, and Comstock off the restart. John Polkovitz to Nick Kardaki, wide open in front for the game winner. Comstock wins their second state championship in 5 years. This one was sweet.
The kids just refuse to lose. This is the best group of kids ever come out of Comstock. I just can't say enough about the kids, the school, the community. It's a wonderful win.
Whole team tried hard. Whole team put in a great effort. Both teams a great. Carthage is a great team. We just came on top.
Yes, they did. Great game. C championship, Shoreham Wading River, and the 21 record goes against Skinny Atlas, and this one all Shoreham Wading River. First quarter, they went up 2-zip. Chris Understein gets it from Mark Warner. Understein had 2 younger brothers on the team. He scored 3 goals for Shoreham Wading River. Second quarter, more Wildcats. Mark Warner again this time feeds Tony Ferrara. Put the Shoreham up 4-zip. Ferrara had 4 goals today. It was 4-1 at halftime. Second half, sloppy play out of the defensive end by Skinny Atlas. Ed Clark loses it. Chris Understein again comes up with the scrum and heaves it into the open net. Shoreham Wading River wins their first state title ever, 10-4 the final.
This is something you just dream of. I mean, there's 282 schools in New York State that wish they were here, and we happen to come on top.
We've been working since 4th grade. We were the first Little League team to start that young, and we've been planning this our whole lives. And last year we thought we were going to do it, and it didn't happen. And this year we were dedicated, really dedicated to come out and just blow everyone away.
And they did blow everyone away. The Class A title game got up to a late start. It's the undefeated and defending state champs Northport taking on 11-time state champs West Genesee. Highlights of that one on the night edition. West Genesee also had their girls team playing in the state finals upstate. They beat Farmingdale 15-11 in the large schools title game. Garden City and East Rochester, they're still going at it. We'll have the small school final later for you tonight at 10. Just down the road at P. Class A state champions West Genesee from Syracuse taking on the defending state champs undefeated Northport, and it was a battle royale. Northport came out firing on all cylinders, scoring twice in the opening minute 20. Kyle Down puts the Tigers up 2-zip. Northport led 5-3 after the first quarter, but West Genny won the second quarter, scoring 3 unanswered goals. Mark Conklin made it 6-5 at the half. Fourth quarter now, 8-8. Drew Thompson winds up from way out, and it finds the back of the cage to put Northport up 9-8. But West Genny would tie it. Then with 10 seconds to go, looked like we were headed to overtime when disaster struck. Northport defense got soft. Matt O'Connell slices through, hits the post. Drew Dabrowski right there to put it in as the buzzer sounds. He beats the clock to give the West Genesee team the 10-9 win. Their 12th state title. Northport ends their fabulous year with their first loss of the season.
It was a great game, and games like this come down to a bounce one way or the other, and in the end, you know, they had the ball with 10 seconds, and they just got it going to the cage and got a good bounce, and they scored off it, and, you know, I congratulate them. Both teams played their hearts out. Unfortunately, we wound up on the short end of it.
Unfortunately. Class B final, Compsawag and Carthage from the Syracuse area. Fantastic finish in this one, too. Carthage, last in the state finals 2 years ago, opened up a 3-zip lead in the first quarter, put the Comets up early. Tony Ventaquattro. Carthage led 5-3 at the half, but Compsawag came out storming in the third quarter, scoring 3 goals in a minute 7. Matt Gross with the last 2 to tie it at 6 apiece. It was 7-7 in the fourth, inside a minute to go, and Compsawag got a break. Someone lost. Nick Kardaki wide open in front for the game winner with 39 seconds to go in the fourth. Compsawag wins 8-7 to capture their second state championship in 5 years. C championship, Shoreham Wading River and their 21 record against Skinny Atlas, again from the Syracuse area. This one was wall-to-wall Shoreham Wading River. First quarter they went up 2-zip. Chris Understein gets it from Mark Warner. Understein had 3 goals for Shoreham Wading River. Second quarter, more Wildcats. Mark Warner again, this time he feeds Tony Ferrara to put Shoreham up 4-zip. Ferrara had 4 goals today. It was 4-1 at the half. Second half, sloppy play out of the defensive end by Skinny Atlas goalie. Chris Understein comes out of the scrum with it. He heaves it into the open net. Shoreham Wading River wins their first ever state title, 10-4 winners today to wrap up all your boys lacrosse. The West Genesee girls also won to go along with the boys title. They beat Farmingdale 15-11 in the large schools championship game to win there. And Garden City tops East Rochester 8-6 to win their 6th consecutive small schools title and their 7th in their last 8 years. That's called domination, folks. Well, like so many years